Hello, hello, Vegan Cupid here. If you are watching, can you please leave me a comment to let me know that you can hear me properly? I had some technical difficulties last week, so I just want to make sure that I'm all good. Also, I would love to see your name and your profile when you're commenting, your picture. However, I will only be able to see this if you authorize StreamYard. So you go to streamyard.com/Facebook. And then when you're commenting, I'll be able to reply to you. Okay, so that's the only way I can reply is if you authorize them. The URL should also be appearing above this post, okay, in the post description. All right, so thank you, Kristen. All right, so how's everyone doing? I can't believe next week is July. It's like time is flying by so much, a little too fast for my liking, but anyways, hey, Facebook user, again, so I can't see who you are because you didn't authorize it, StreamYard. So please authorize StreamYard, all right? I want to be able to communicate with you guys and reply to your comments and be able to follow up afterwards. So please take a minute to do that, okay? So if you have any questions at any point, feel free to leave a comment, okay? Whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I will personally go in and reply. Hi, Sherry. I will personally reply to all the comments, okay, afterwards. And if you have any vegan single friends who are not part of the group, I would love for you to invite them. Okay, so you can just click on the invite button and let them know about this group. So I would love your help in doing that. So today's topic is it's okay to be single if that's what you want. Okay, and so tensions have been pretty high lately. We've had a pandemic, which was no small thing. And then the world is also trying to heal and move forward with love and change after the death of George Floyd and countless other Black lives. So things have been really difficult, right? And it's to be expected that, people will be more reactive during these times. And I did a post a couple weeks ago, and this is why I'm doing this live. I did a post in the group, which was totally misinterpreted by some people. And the post was me asking people what being unhappy was costing them. And a few people thought that I was saying that if you are single, it means that you are miserable and unhappy. And so this is like, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do a live video to share my thoughts on this issue and take questions. Because again, it was totally misinterpreted and it happens, right? It's hard to be able to, things get miscommunicated. That's why I always prefer videos or calling, talking to someone on the phone or whatever. And so, some of you in this group know me pretty well. Some of you are, seeing me for the first time because we've been getting a lot of new members in the group, which is fantastic. So, let me do a quick intro for the new people so that, you can get to know me a bit better. So I'm Karen, and they call me the Vegan Cupid. I love people. I love animals, and I love helping people find love. And in my hearts of hearts, I really want to help people love themselves and find a lasting partnership. Like that's what I'm all about. And I hate seeing people unhappy. And my whole job is to help people be more happy, either with or without a partner. Okay. And so the question that I posed in the group of what I wanted people to consider are the non-financial costs associated with being unhappy. Again, I'm not saying that if you're single, you're unhappy. I'm just saying that, sometimes when people are unhappy, we make poor lifestyle decisions like drinking too much, not eating really healthy, not getting enough sleep, escaping reality, that kind of thing. And if you are happily single and want to be single, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is a core part of what I teach my clients. Happiness matters, and there are things that often stand in our way of happiness. Again, whether with or without a partner. And you do you. let's face it, sometimes it's better to be single than being in an unhappy relationship if you're not with the right person, right? And I know plenty of super happy, very independent, career driven people who are just not in a stage of their life right now where they want to have a partner. And that's great. I fully support that. There is a time and a place to be in a relationship. And you don't need to be with a partner. Okay. And in fact, anyone who I talk to who tells me that they need a partner, that's a major red flag for me. So, for those of you watching, thank you, Jessica. For those of you watching, like, is what I'm saying resonating with you? Let me know in the comments, okay? Again, whether you're watching live or the replay, I will go back and read all the comments, and I really want to know if you're getting what I'm saying, and I want to hear your thoughts about it. So, at any time someone wants to work with me, I ask them really deep questions to figure out who they are, where they're at in their life journey. And trust me, I talk to singles, veg singles, every single day in one shape, form, or another. Whether it's in my Facebook group, whether it's someone who books a call, whether it's someone who emails me, like this, I live and breathe, helping vegan singles find love. And I've been doing that for the last 9 years, which is pretty amazing. And I've seen and heard it all. Trust me, like, not much surprises me anymore. And sadly, I often hear things like, I won't feel complete until I find the love of my life, or I won't truly be happy until I find that special someone. And, I'd love to know, what are you looking for? Leave a comment and let me know. Are you looking for a partner? Are you happy being single? Let me know. And so when people tell me those kinds of things, it's a red flag. And I gently tell those people that they should do some deep inner work to get to a place where they love themselves. Because before you find the ultimate match, you have to be the love of your life. And you are the magnet who attracts what you seek. And that's what I help people do. And when you love yourself first, and you're fine with being alone, you are confident and you believe in yourself, and magical things will happen. So it's not until you reach that point that you will attract the right kind of person. And you need to be able to receive the love that you're looking for, right? So if you're a negative person, you tell yourself you'll never find someone, you're super unhappy, that's the kind of energy that you're putting out there, and that's not a good thing. So you want to be as happy and positive as you can, even when life throws you curveballs, even when we're going through a pandemic and all these crazy things. I always try to see the positive in every situation, and that's just the way that I live by. So, and I also want to talk about the difference of between needing and wanting a partner, which is very, very, very different, and something that I talk to with my clients all the time. And it's actually part of my program. I have an entire module called Loving Yourself. Okay, so I really practice what I preach. And so for me, like, I'm a total relationship person. I love being in a relationship. I don't need a partner, but I want a partner. Okay. And again, this is what I always tell people. And so give me a heart, leave a heart, leave a comment, and let me know, like, are you a relationship person either? Do you love or hate relationships? Again, we're all different, right? There's different types of people. There are people that are perfectly happy going on 100 first dates, and some people are perfectly happy just spending the rest of their life with that one person, right? And then just reading the comments here. So again, if you have not authorized StreamYard and you are commenting, I unfortunately can't see your name, so I won't be able to reply. So yeah, so StreamYard.com/Facebook, authorize, and you only need to do it once, okay? So it'll just a one time. All right. So, yeah, so I'm a total relationship person. And I was married for 15 years. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. And, unfortunately, we got divorced. We are still very good friends. We still stay in touch. And I found love again. And it wasn't by luck or by chance. But that's a whole other conversation. And I'll give you a hint. It's because I knew how to be a great partner, and that started with me. And in fact, we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary this weekend, so I'm really excited. And the relationship continues to grow and grow. We just had like a really deep conversation last night talking about how we're like finally getting in a rhythm where we're like getting to really, really know and understand each other. And like, this is after 2 years, like it never stops. Like 2 years, that's a long time, right? Well, I guess not super long, but you know what I mean. So chances are, if you're following me on social media, it's because you're single and want to find love. Am I right? So again, leave me a comment. Let me know. Am I totally off track? Do you want to find love? Because again, I see all kinds of different things in my group. And if you aren't looking for love, this is probably not the right place for you. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But the community that I am building is for vegan singles and vegetarians. Okay, I just say vegan because it's faster. Okay, but when I say vegan, I also mean vegetarian because I'm all about being exclusive, inclusive. Sorry. So the community I'm building is for people who are committed to finding deep, lasting relationships, and it's not a place for hookups. Okay, that is not what I'm doing. So if that's what you're looking for, please, save yourself the time. There are plenty of other Facebook groups out there for people just looking for hookups. Okay, and so with my post, I triggered some people, and I sometimes will post more things that will trigger you, and that's okay. Like, you can't please everyone, and being triggered is actually an opportunity for you to reflect and try to figure out what's going on, like truly going on deep inside of you. And if you're triggered, please, talk and comment and express yourself, but do it in a respectable way, not attacking me, because this is my house and I will kick you out. Okay. So I want everyone to be treated with respect, and just don't make assumptions. I just, like, general rule of thumb in life: do not assume anything. You ask questions before assuming anything. Okay. And so life and relationships aren't full of rainbows and butterflies. Okay, they're just not. uh but if you're single and acting cool about it, but you aren't really happy, that's a problem. And trust me, I've seen this way too many times from well-intentioned people. Okay. Hey, I see some other people commenting. Unfortunately, I can't see your name because you didn't authorize StreamYard, but hey. And because I've been doing this work for so long, and because I've talked to so many different people, I've seen and I've heard it all, and I really, like, I have really good intuition, really good intuition. And I'm pretty good at calling people out on their BS from a mile away. And trust me, if we were to work together, I will call you out on it, because my job is to help you move through it and support you while you do that. And it's very easy to convince yourself that you don't want love when you don't think it's available. And perhaps it's because you've been single for so long and you don't want love when you don't think it's available. And again, maybe you've been single for so long and you're just stuck in your own ways. I see this a lot. Perhaps you've become extremely picky, or you've lost hope because of past experiences. Again, seen this time and time again. And perhaps you've convinced yourself that, oh, I'm happy to be a friend that roots from the sidelines, catching the bouquet, or garter at my friend's wedding for like the millionth time. Or, if you find yourself making these excuses and you're now realizing that you've been putting up walls and realize that you don't actually want to be single, you need to do something about it, because life doesn't wait for you to be ready. And you are in charge of your life and your love life, nobody else. So, nobody is going to give you the life you've been wanting if you're too afraid to desire it. So is that resonating with any of you? Sherry says it takes work to open oneself to receive love when you've been single for a long time. Yeah, yeah, it takes a lot of work, but it's absolutely possible. You know, if if you want it, if it's something that's really important to you, you will open yourself up, right? And trust me, I know what it means to get burnt. I've been there. I've fallen in love, gone married, gone through divorce, and found love again. And relationships can be challenging. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that my partner and I never have fights or arguments, because like that's just part of it. But for me, the pros far, far outweigh the negatives. And, was getting my heart broken worth it? Like after my marriage? Well, hell yeah, because, you know, that's just part of life. And Kirsten is saying laws of attraction while also taking action. Yeah, 100%. Like I totally, totally believe in law of attraction. And I know that that's a big reason, why my partner now and I found each other. He had also been burnt. He, his first wife passed away from cancer, and his second wife cheated on him. And so he could have easily been completely jaded, hated women, and had given up, but he refused to do that because he's like a hopeless romantic, and he knew that he would find somebody else. And like third time's a charm, right? So I'm the third one. Jessica is saying, yes, took me 2 years to get to a place of self-love. I think I have had times of giving up hope or getting comfortable with being on my own. Yeah. And again, self-love, like that's where it all starts. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to love you? Right. And so yeah, so was getting my heart broken, going through divorce and all that worth it? I mean, yeah. I mean, again, that's part of life. And if I could have easily been jaded and closed myself off and decided to be alone, but because I'm a relationship person, I knew I wanted to find love again. And for me, like being with someone, it's the small day-to-day things, right? Again, like relationships are not fairy tales. And I love the day-to-day stuff, like just being able to watch a show in bed together at night, like every night, that's our thing. We both work extremely hard. He's also self-employed, and we have dinner together every night. And then at night before bed, we watch a show and we hold hands in bed watching the show. I know it sounds really cheesy, but again, like those are like the little things in life, and being able to fall asleep together. It's just like, to me, it's just so worth it. And when I'm having a bad day, I know that I have someone by my side all the time, like through thick and thin, that's going to be there for me, right? And so if that's the kind of relationship you want, like that deep relationship where you really share that connection, it's time that you let go of all the hurt and disappointments that have happened in the past, right? So many of us are just not able, and we hold on to that baggage, and we all have baggage, right? We all have that. But you have to be able to let go in order to move forward. And sometimes it's hard to do that alone, right? A lot of my clients come to me, they've been single for a very long time. They feel discouraged and frustrated, and they've tried a lot of things and they just haven't been able to find love. And for them, that's something really important to them because they love relationships. And so, they come to me because they want the help, they want the support, and they don't want to continue doing it alone, right? They want the support of someone who's vegan, someone who's been there, who understands, who can sympathize, who can give them all the tools and resources and guidance to be able to find love. So that's what I do. And I've been very, very successful at it. But it's in order to be able to find love, it's only going to happen if you give yourself permission. So if you don't think that you're worthy of love, if you don't love yourself and you're not giving yourself permission, it's not going to work. And I can help you be, the love of your life so that you can find the love of your life. And so if you want to learn more, go ahead and book a call with me. I will put a link to my calendar in the comments after this. And either way, we'll have a great chat and we'll get to know each other. And I'm gonna, most likely uncover what's keeping you stuck. And that's what I do. I talk to people, and then it's pretty clear to me, in just like a 45-minute conversation, what's going on, what's blocking you, and what's preventing you from finding love. So I would love to help you uncover that and see if you're a great fit for my program. Right. So again, I'll leave the link below. And if you're not ready to chat right now, that's totally fine, right? You're totally welcome to just stay in my group, interact with me as much as possible, post, keep watching my videos. I offer lots of great free resources for everyone. And if you're not in my Veg Love Vault yet, that's also a great thing that you can do in the meantime. So I'll also put the link to that, but it's basically findveglove.com/database. And you fill out a profile, you'll get a series of emails. I did a whole live about this last week that explains the entire, what the Veg Love Vault is, how I use it. So if you haven't seen that, scroll down in the group and check out the video, because that's a great one. And yeah, so that's about all I wanted to share today. And again, I'm going to be doing these videos every week. And I'm doing this because I want to show up for all of you. I want all of you to see that, that I'm there for you. I want to help you as much as I can. And I'm really dedicated and motivated and inspired to help out as many people as I can. I have a whole list of topics that I want to cover. I haven't figured out yet what I'm doing for next week. I've been super busy because I'm gonna have a new website. It's taken like a huge amount of work. But I'm so excited for it. It's probably not going to be live for another month. Websites are like a huge amount of work. But yeah, so if you're watching live and you have any questions for me, feel free to post them now so that I can answer them. And if you're watching the replay, again, leave a comment. I will personally reply to all of them. If you have any vegan single friends, please let them know about this group so that they can also participate. And also, if you have any special requests for live videos that you want me to do, let me know. I'm always taking requests. I'm actually going to be sharing a video soon. I did an interview with a 67-year-old woman who's vegan, been vegan for 40 years, and she found love at the age of 67. So it's an amazing story that I really want to share with everyone, to show that that it's never too late to find love. Like, she's 67 years old, and like little teaser, the man she's dating is 52 years old. Jessica's asking if I could cover virtual dating in time of COVID. Yeah, so at the beginning of the pandemic, in March, I was like all about that. I actually did quite a few videos saying, love is not canceled. I hosted a series of Zoom hangouts. I did something like 6 in a week. It was insane. They were like all like filling up. Like they were free. The first ones I did were free. They were filling up like crazy. So I just kept on adding more and more and more, because I wanted to help out as many people as I could. And then I started doing a series of paid ones, because like that's a lot of work, right? And I did things like one was vegan wine. So we all had a glass of wine. We talked about wines. We had someone talking about how to pair wine and food. I did a fitness one, and then I did a virtual dating one. And I am going to be actually relaunching the Hangouts probably next month. And I'm going to be doing them on a regular basis. So I think I'm going to be doing 2. They will be paid again because I can only have maximum of 30 people per hangout, and it's going to be an opportunity to put yourself out there, get on my radar, and meet my matchmaking clients. My clients will be part of these hangouts, and it's going to be super fun. And yeah, so I would be more than happy to offer. I had done a virtual dating 101 workshop where I gave a series of tips on how to have amazing video dates, from what to talk about, camera angles, positioning, lighting, all that stuff. So yeah, so if there's interest for me to do that again, please leave me a comment, and comment virtual dating 101 workshop. And if I get enough requests, I will totally host another one. Okay. So again, for me, I'm more than happy to do those things. I love it. And I will resume the Zoom Hangouts at some point. It just, I'm a bit torn because it's summertime, and I like want to be outside as much as possible because I live in Canada, in Ottawa, and our summers are so short here. It's like winter basically like 8 months out of the year here. So I try to not have too many commitments in the summertime. But anyways, yeah, if there's a lot of demand for me to do another virtual dating 101 workshop, I will definitely do it again. So let me know. So thank you so much for watching. And again, just a little recap. You can get in my Veg Love Vault. If you want to just do that for now, you'll get a series of emails from me after you sign up, or you can book a call with me. Okay, if you're really serious and ready and committed in finding love, book a call. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane, and I will see you next week. Bye.